Hey everyone, it's Mike here, Global Voodoo, and we are bringing back the decoding of eBay. To those of my subscribers that have been following me for a while, you might remember this from the Morning Cup of Joe episodes. We are bringing this back, and let's get into this. Today we're going to talk about Eddie Bauer, and we're going to hopefully, see if we can make some money, and if this is something we should be picking up, if this is something we shouldn't be picking up when we're out at the thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales. But just do a quick background history on Eddie Bauer. They were formed in 1920, Seattle, by Pacific Northwest outdoorsman, which was Eddie Bauer. In 1940, they were the first company to patent quilt jackets. They were also the first independent company that the U.S. Army allowed their logo on U.S. Army-issued uniforms, which is pretty wild. Today, they have over 10,000 employees worldwide, 370 locations. We are going to check out their website here. And on their website, we're looking at today just the men's clothing. And I'm under here the jackets. I want you guys to really get an idea when you're looking for and hunting for items to sell, and specifically here clothing. Look at what these prices are brand new. Classic down jacket, $129 to $139. It's on sale today, $75. They're trying to move this stuff, but this is what you have to do in order to realize if there's a market for the items you're finding. All right, for example, here is the Quest 150 fleece quarter zip pullover, $20 to $22. So if you were going to buy this at a thrift store, do you think you could sell it for a profit? Who knows? You might be able to, but if you're spending $10 on it, no way. You might be able to fool a couple people, but not all. It might sit for a long time. But you start looking at the prices of some of the stuff they have here. Here's jackets, $219 and up. Here's their Duro down jacket. So we're just getting a quick idea of what they offer retail as of today. We're going to go back into the men's section here and look at the polo shirts. Here we got their premium Pima cotton polo shirt. They're saying their MSRP on that is $44 to $50 for a long sleeve. They're on sale today for $40 to $45. This is the one I want to look at though, and this is the short sleeve. It's got multiple different colors of this. It's $24 to $27. So keep that in mind here. Also look at this website in terms of, look at how they're photographing things, okay? This is how you want to be spot on when you're doing your photographing. Nice clean images, nothing, crazy in the background. So basically we've looked at really quick here the website, got an idea of what the jackets, vests, and the polo shirts are going for. We're going to head over to eBay here, and I just did some quick numbers and some quick searches on things, and there are 38,586 total active listings on eBay for Eddie Bauer. Do you want to know the sell-through rate of these? It's pretty remarkable. It's 88% of what is listed actually sells via auction, via buy it now. Of that number, 8,682 have sold brand new. 24,699 is used. So there's a great used market for Eddie Bauer stuff. We're going to look up some stuff right now. We're going to look up the Eddie Bauer polo shirts, all right, under the complete listings. And what we have here, we just have it under all listings, Eddie Bauer, recent first. Here, this makes no sense at all. If you're out there right now and you're thinking, I'm just going to throw everything for 99 cents with free shipping and, go to a 7-day auction, you're going to get burned on things. I mean, look at this. I mean, darn well that this shirt, shipping is going to be $4 or $5 on something like this. So here we've got the men's polo green, $23, $15 plus shipping on this one. We're just getting a feel for it. From my experience, lotting these up will sell really well. But I'd recommend if you're looking for the quick fix, the quick buck, lot them up. If not, sell them individually. And if they don't sell in a certain period of time, then lot them up. You want to maximize your profits when you're picking these items. The new at tag stuff. Look at this. New at tag school uniform red, $1.75. You know, clothing online, doing an auction, this looks like this particular brand is not doing very well. There don't seem to be a lot of competition, a lot of bidders on these items. But the buy it now seems to be doing pretty well. Here's another one, a quarter. You're just not going to be able to get a bidding war on some of this stuff. So here's we're getting an idea of what we've got popping here. The long sleeves will do pretty well right around this time of year. 19 plus shipping. Here's another one. The burgundy colors, $17. So these are selling, and they're selling at a very, very fast sell-through rate, a great percentage. So keep your eye out for that. And that's anything Eddie Bauer. We're going to go back up to something here now that I wanted to kind of show everybody here. This is the parka, okay? And this parka jackets are worth some coin, okay? Here's recent first, okay? New with tags, you know, here they are, even used, $26. Here we go, all right? Long puffer jackets, $182, all right? Now I'm searching under men and women, and to clarify, women's clothing for Eddie Bauer sells a lot better than men's. So don't be afraid, guys, if you're out in the thrift store, to be looking down the ladies' aisles there for Eddie Bauer stuff, because it moves fast and quick. Just remember, from my experience with selling women's clothing, you do get a lot of returns. Back onto the jackets here, as you can see, they're moving. These Expedition Outfitter Goose Down Parka, $175. And now's the time, you know, to start selling jackets, $60, $50 plus shipping. These are all going to go priority. Here's another one, $424, $159. Start looking for this stuff. If you got to leave the house after this video and run out and see if you got Eddie Bauer, go do it. All right. We're going to go back up here. We're going to go to highest price now before I stop here with this video. Okay, and here we have the Karakram Eddie Bauer. This is a vintage 1950s. Look at the prices here, guys and girls. The stuff, the vintage stuff, if you find it, goes for really, really good money. You know, $399, two bids, $325. These coyote fur trim, men's large, $300. All right. Just get a vibe for what I'm showing you here. You know, this rare 60s. This one's from Malaysia, $225. Are you going to find this every day in a thrift store? Probably not. But if you keep your eyes open and you're educated about it, now you will. You'll see it and say, dang, there it is, old global voodoo with the decoding of eBay showed me. So here we go, $225, $229. And what I'm going to do now for you guys is I'm going to show you guys the vintage tags. All right, I'm going to leave this up while I talk here. These are the tags that you want to look for vintage, because there are vintage Eddie Bauer stuff since they've been around since, you know, pretty much the 1920s. You know, you're going to be able to find 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s Eddie Bauer type clothing, bags, anything Eddie Bauer. But these are the tags that I have in my database of tags that are actually rare, vintage. The black one in the middle right here, this is probably one of the most common ones you'll see, along with this one here in the top left corner, the blue type tag, all made in the United States. This one here, the sleeping bag one, Seattle, USA. Bauer down, camo weave. But this is really, you know, to give you a ballpark idea. You can study a little more after I'm done with this video. You can jump on and decode your own eBay for Eddie Bauer. Decode it for anything that you feel that you want to learn about. And this is how you learn how to buy and resell. This is how you educate yourself. So I hope you guys learned something here from this video. I had fun doing this decoding of eBay stuff. I plan on putting out some more of these here in the future. If you liked what you see and like what you hear, hit the like button. That'll tell me that you want more of these. Also share my video, please. I appreciate that. Visit me on Facebook. There'll be a link below. And until next time, people, I am out of here. Mike Global Voodoo. Peace.